What's up, everybody? Y'all, welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your girl Ash. I don't have to keep, but you know what? I really don't have to keep introducing myself. But then again, I do because it's like I have new people that tune in every week, and I love it. I love it. So shout out to everybody that has supported me along the way, baby. I'm talking about the people that have started with me at the bottom, and look at where we are. Here we are, what, 4 years almost since I launched Black Girl Interrupted. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Happy Tuesday. Y'all know it's your girl Ash, your favorite girl from the 504, bringing you another beautiful episode tonight. So tonight, let me say this. I don't have a topic for tonight, but I just let's talk about it Tuesday. That's what I labeled it for. Like, let's talk about it. So whatever is on y'all's mind, let's talk about it. There were a couple of new current events that I really kind of want to touch on. Um, and then of course I want to talk about the upcoming episodes for Black Girl Interrupted. Let's just have just a regular conversation. Again, happy Tuesday. I don't have anything planned, like nothing lined up, but I just wanted to jump on tonight because I was like, I gotta talk to my people, man. I gotta see how y'all feeling today. I know it's Tuesday. The month is coming down to an end. We are almost 9 months into 2024, and can y'all believe in 3 months? Well, it'll be 2025. So what are we doing? Like, what have we not accomplished in 2024 that we're hoping to accomplish in 2025? So I really want to kind of touch on that a little bit tonight, but tonight is just whatever y'all want to talk about. That's what we talking about. Whatever questions you want to ask, whatever topics you want to bring to the table, whatever. That's what we doing tonight. But anywho, happy Tuesday. I'm gonna say that again. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. I know I'm excited. Football season has finally arrived. I'm so excited. Y'all go Saints. I don't care about the other 31 teams. 30 teams, 31 teams. I don't care. I'm only concerned with one team and one team only. Um, but for the new people that are tuned in tonight, um, how I like to start my shows off, I always do a mental health check-in. Um, because I want to see how people are doing. You know, it's imperative, especially in the Black community, that we push and we continue to advocate and rally for mental health. As many of you know, my journey, many of y'all know my story, my experiences. So I always want to do my mental health check-ins because I want people to know that there are people out here that really care. We really truly do care about your mental health. Um, we care about you. We love you. We want to pour into you. We want to encourage you. We want to empower you. We want to uplift you. So I always love to start my shows off with a mental health check-in. So um and what the mental health check-ins entail is I always find a video, something that's encouraging, something that's uplifting, something that's empowering to people because there are people out here that really truly believe that they are alone. There are people out here that really truly feel like they have no one to turn to, that and they're struggling. So I want people to know, again, especially in the Black community and the brown community, that you do have a support of people around you that want to love you, that want to help you out of these dark spaces. We want to help you over the hump. We want to help to carry you across the finish line. So this is why I do these mental health check-ins. I don't only just do them for me, but I do them for y'all. Because sometimes you just need to hear that you're doing a great job. Sometimes you just need to hear that you are loved. Sometimes you just need to hear that I'm proud of you. So this is why I do these mental health check-ins to kick off my episodes. Excuse me. And I always find a video, something that's encouraging, something that's empowering, something that's uplifting, something that will stick with you, something that will resonate with you, another voice that supports you in everything that you do. So I really pray that everyone that, again, and I say this every episode, no matter what storm you're standing in the midst of, just know it doesn't rain forever. Just know that you don't always have to get wet. And that sometimes it's okay to get wet. It's okay to struggle, but it's not okay to sit in the struggle. It's not okay to stay in the dark. So this is why I do these mental health check-ins. Like I said, because I want people to know that I love you, that I care about you, that you are not alone. I do this because I didn't have all of this. So with the purpose that God has given me, I want to give it right back. I want to pour back into somebody else because I didn't always have that. I didn't always have the encouragement. I didn't always have the support. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. I did. I just didn't know how to receive the support. So again, I do these mental health check-ins because I want people to know, again, we support you. We love you over here at Black Girl Interrupted Podcast. We believe in you. We're proud of you. We don't care how many times you've fallen down. We just care about the times that you get back up. So, and tonight, I promise I'm not going to get emotional. I promise I'm not. Anyone that knows I'm the biggest crybaby in the whole wide world. Maybe that's my menopause. I don't know. But I am. But excuse me again. I always try to play something encouraging, something empowering, something uplifting. So here we are. And then we're just going to jump into the conversation tonight.
What is the common denominator of failure? Why are you failing? You never say because of me. Oh, it's the competition. It's the economy. It's the president. It's Congress. If you wake up tomorrow morning and blame your failure on someone or something else, you have no reason to change, do you? But if you woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror and said, I am failing because of me, the decisions that I make, the energy I put in, I'm not passing the blame. If you look in the mirror tomorrow and say that, you will change. Because nobody likes thinking of themselves as a failure.
Winners win and losers lose. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture.
Take ownership. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Take ownership of your mistakes, take ownership of your shortfalls, take ownership of your problems, and then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life.
The people in life that win play offense, not defense. Stop backing into everything. Stand up. Bow your back a little bit. Start to walk a little different. Start to be that best version of you. You can do it in your quiet way. You can do it the way you do it. But somehow they got to look at you and go, okay, I won't monkey with that one. You push back. You get obsessed. You got to get relentless. You got to be a road dog. You got to get intense. You got to have a permeating attitude that you're going to win. You got to have a positive outlook. You got to be optimistic. You got to know you're going to win. You got to, right now, you got to say, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. My life is going to win. There's going to be a victorious life here. Because listen to me, the price you pay for losing here is too extreme. You have to carry the burden of failure the rest of your life.
As we begin to elevate ourselves and not to follow the crowd, activating the thinker in us and disciplining and putting on hold the emotional part of ourselves. It's not easy, but through practice and practice and practice, practice makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You'll never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do. And so all you're looking for are new breakthroughs through practice and practice and practice. You'll get better and better and better. Something you should affirm to yourself every day. Repeat this, please. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. The people that make it in this world look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them, they create them. It's hard. No, easy is not an option. However, ladies and gentlemen, what you will discover is that it's worth it. Takes guts. You got to dig down deep to gut it out. Keep on going again and again and again until you make it happen, because you know that it's possible and you are the determining factor.
Man, y'all, when I tell you that video hit real deep, because a lot of times we don't like to take accountability. A lot of times we love to blame everybody else for our shortcomings or our downfalls without realizing that we play a part in all of this. We play a major role in the way our life goes. So it's up to us to take accountability. It's up to us to say, you know what? Let me own my part in this. So it's up to us. So I tell each and every person that's tuned in, that's watching tonight, that it's okay to fall down. But again, it's not okay to stay there. You know, it's not okay to start blaming others for your shortcomings. What part do you play in this? Ooh, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. But I know accountability is hard. But you know what? Once you take accountability for the things that have gone on in your life, you'll start to feel better and you'll start to view them differently. You'll be able to see the up, the down, the good, the bad, the highs and the lows in certain situations, and you'll know how to handle it. You'll know which ones you need to bow out gracefully from and just say, you know what? You got it. We have the option to pick and choose. That's the beautiful thing about our life. We get to pick and choose who's in it. We get to write our own stories. We have to stop allowing people to write our stories for us. And I know I've said that before, but I'm going to say it again. We, us as a person, as an individual, we have to own some of these storms that we encounter, because sometimes we create them and then we get upset when it rains. So I say all of that to say is, regardless of where you are in life, stop looking backwards, because you can't change what's already happened. You need to focus on what's in front of you and what your future is going to look like. You are in control of your own destiny. Stop giving that power to other people. You understand? Stop letting people drive your car and take control. And it's easy. It's okay to do that. It's okay to say, you know what? Let me drive this real quick. Let me be in control of this. Let me take control of my destiny. Let me take control of the path that I choose. But the only way you can win is you got to make sure you endure God in the midst of this. You get what I'm saying? You got to make sure you keep God in the midst of your journey. You got to make sure you keep God in the midst of whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because once you are for you, no one else can be against you. As long as you got God on your side, baby, you're going to always win. As long as you learn to trust him. So this is the importance and the reason why I do these mental health check-ins again, because, people feel like I'm alone. I'm by myself. I don't have anyone to go along this journey with me. Yes, you do. You have someone, you have people, you have a circle, you have a village of people that have experienced where you've been. Their story may not be your story, but they know your testimony because that was once their test. So this is why I do these mental health check-ins. Again, it's imperative because mental health is real. Mental illness is real. You have people that are sitting right now in the midst of a storm that are struggling because they feel like they don't have anybody, because they feel like I've always been there for everybody else, but who is going to be here for me? So this is why I do this, because I want you to know you're not alone. You're not by yourself. Does it hurt to go through the journey? Yeah, it does. It's extremely painful, but let me tell you something. The end result is the beautiful part about it. And just know your story is always being written. You can always erase and redo. You can always correct that situation because life has taught you that. It's always room for error. It's always room to fix things. It's always room to make it right. It's always room. But it's never enough time. Time is not on anybody's side. We are all on borrowed time. I look at all the people we've lost along the way who thought they had more time. No. Time is not on anybody's side. So make it right. Make it count. Stop living in the moment and live. Just get up and let's do it. Like Nike, what they say, just do it. Let's just do it. Get up. Stop being afraid. Stop worrying about what people are going to say and what they're going to think about what you do. Who cares? This is your life. You only get one. Only one life. And you better make it count. You better make the best of it. Get up. Get out. And get it. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Be great. Because you are great. And don't let anyone tell you differently. So drop in the comments. Let me know how you guys are feeling today. I know it's only Tuesday. It's the start of a new week, but I haven't seen you since last week. Anything can happen. Everything, it changes. You know, you may have gotten up today and was in a good mood, and then something happened and you just like, man, I'm not in a good space right now. Let's talk about it. And just know that I love you. I promise. I'm sending a big old heart of love, a barrel of love. I'm giving you your roses, your flowers, everything. I'm giving it all to you. But just know, just because you're there doesn't mean you have to stay there. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And stop saying that this is your final destination, because it's not. God has the ability to change the direction of your path. God has the power to pull you back and say, you're not ready to go down that road just yet. And that's for your protection. That's not saying God is not wanting you to get there, but maybe you're just not ready to get there. Maybe God doesn't feel like you're ready to get there. So God will pull you back and say, hold up, wait, you're not ready yet. But I'm going to let you know when you're ready. Because then God will put you back on that path. And then you'll start to see things differently. Because God is going to always clear the path for you. So don't think that that's God stopping you and he's saying, oh, you don't deserve. That's your protection. Or maybe you're not mentally ready for that. Maybe you're not mentally capable to handle everything that God is about to give to you. So he'll give it to you in increments. He'll give it to you little by little. And that's cool. I love it. I love the fact that my pace is not like everybody else. Embrace that. Your journey will never look like anybody else's. So embrace that. Love that. God wanted you to be different. Because if God wanted us all the same, man, how would this world be? But that's my mental health check-in. This is what I do at the start of every episode, because again, I want people to know that you're not by yourself, that you're not struggling alone, that you have a slew of people, you have a village of people, you have a united front for you. You have a world of people, a gang of people, a global amount of love given to you because people really want to see you win. Of course, you're going to have some haters. Don't worry about them haters. God will take care of them. Trust me. He'll pull them weeds out of your garden, and guess what? And watch how your flowers will bloom. And that's the beautiful part about how when you allow God to circumvene in situations, how much better it turns out for you. It does. Yes. All right. So enough of the mushy stuff. Let's get into the conversation for the night. Like I say, it's Talk to Me Tuesday. How you doing? How you doing? In my Wendy Williams voice, how you doing today? Talk to me. What's up? What's going on in the world today? I will say I don't want to jump into politics. I don't want to get into the politics side of it. But if that's what you guys want to talk about tonight, hey, it's no holds barred. I won't run from conversation, but what do y'all want to talk about? What's going on? How you doing today? Oh, there's my love, Edwin. Hi, my baby. Let me say this to you. Congratulations on your transition back to Atlanta. I saw one of your posts a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what's going on with Facebook and the algorithm, and I have to go to people's pages now. But I want to say to you, don't give up. And I'm so proud of you. And just know that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Don't know that even though you lost, it will be your gain. You understand? Because God has something awaiting for you. I caught your post, I think it was yesterday. And let me say this to you. You are in your winning season. God is leading you. You understand? God is leading you, Edwin. And I know right now, it may not look that way. I know you get a little discouraged because I know you, I know your heart, and I know your spirit. But just know God is keeping you. Okay? And trust me, your transition back to Atlanta was not in vain. I know you probably have people out here that are like, I knew he wasn't going to wait. I knew he wasn't going to make it. Watch out, God, and Jesus swing them sandals down. Lord, baby, because when they do, that's going to hurt. Trust me. Trust me, it's going to hurt. Edwin says, I'm so proud of you. Keep being the most amazing person you are. Thank you. Because today I didn't feel amazing. And I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. I promise you. Sometimes God will move. He'll move things for you. And no, I didn't feel amazing today. I didn't feel like a great person today. But you, not me, you guys, y'all move things for me. Y'all give me purpose. Y'all reiterate and y'all confirm what God has been telling me all this time. Y'all tell me. And sometimes it takes another person to see what you don't see. So yes, Edwin, I see your light. And baby, when I tell you it's shining brighter than it has ever been. I don't know what happened. I don't know what you've done. I don't know if maybe because you left and you came back, you're looking at Atlanta through a different view. But your light is shining. Because baby, they loving on you. And I love you. And I'm proud of you. And so what? You lost it all. But you about to gain it all back times two. Stop tripping on what you lost. Because let me tell you something. People love to see you fail. You understand? But God say, hold up. I'm going to make you a winner. He said, I took, but I'm going to replace. So not every loss is a bad thing. It's a gain. Okay? And I need people to understand that. I need people to know that everything you lose is not always a big loss. It's a gain. Because God always gives you something bigger and better. You lost it, Edwin. So what? Put that bounce back? Shh. Baby, let me tell you something. Y'all better quit playing with people that are covered by God. Y'all better quit playing with people like that. Because let me tell you something. That get back is real. Do you hear me? That get back is real. That bounce back is real. Because baby, God then took from everybody. But guess what? He gave it back to you times two. Do you hear me? People laughing. Oh yeah, Edwin, girl, y'all see he to move back to Atlanta. He left thinking he was, And watch how God is gonna bless you. Watch how big that table is gonna be. Watch how big your feast is gonna be. Yeah, you may have been eating noodles, but guess what? God finna give you steak and lobster. Stop playing. Stop playing. And just sit back and just watch. Everybody that doubted you, shake them off. Shake them off. What that song say, shake them haters off? Shake them off, Edwin. Because everybody that smile in your face ain't a friend. Y'all better learn discernment between the liability and the asset. I told y'all last week. Some of y'all don't know the difference. See, some of y'all hold on to these liabilities because they look like an asset, but really they're not. Sometimes you hold on to an asset when really it's a liability. No, I said that backwards. Let me repeat that. Some of y'all hold on to assets, but they're really a liability. And sometimes y'all hold on to liabilities when they're really an asset. Okay? So stop worrying about other folks. Stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about what people have to say. Because what did God say? Oh, he said, oh, God said he's in a blessing season. Oh, okay. I don't know if anybody in the back heard me, but let me repeat that. God is in the blessing season. Okay? God is in the blessing season. Okay? You fell down. Okay, you skinned your knees. You bumped your head. Okay, you got a knot. But guess what? God is about to bless you. God said, I'm going to remove this knot. God said, I'm going to replace everything that you lost. That car that you wrecked, I'm going to replace it with something better. That furniture you need in your apartment, I'm about to give you something better. Because guess what? I'm going to move you out of that apartment. I'm going to put you in a house because I know that's your destination. That apartment is just a stop. You understand? That's like a bus stop. That's where you're going to sit for just a moment. But trust and believe that's not your final destination. And I want people to stop believing that where you are today is your final destination. Stop believing that. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. God says, I just need you to rest for a minute. So I just need you to sit here. Okay? I just need you to sit here for just a moment. This is not your final destination because I'm about to take you places that you never imagined. Do you understand? I'm about to elevate you so high that your haters won't even be able to reach you. Somebody say amen. Because I don't think anybody heard me when I said that. Because guess what? We still keep holding on to these liabilities because they're comfortable, because they're familiar. Stop holding on to them liabilities and get you some assets. You need to start getting people that add value to your life. You understand? Because the longer you hang with a liability, the longer your value starts to depreciate. Okay? Y'all don't understand that. Stop holding on to these liabilities, and then you wonder why stuff is not going right for you. You wonder why stuff keeps happening to you, and it's not by coincidence. Sometimes you need to check the people that are in your circle, because you keep saying, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend. Oh, my friend will never do me that way. And then that same person you said will never do me does you. Oh, okay. I thought somebody said they needed to hear a word tonight. Tonight is Talk to Me Tuesday, and I think somebody told me, Ashley, I needed to hear a word today. So I'm going to give you the word today, okay? God told me to give you the word, not me. God told me. God is moving through me, and God told me to tell you where you are is not your final destination. This is not where you're going to be permanently. You understand? This is just a temporary address. Hello? It's temporary. It's not final. This is not where you're going to stay. But a lot of y'all, some of this that you're going through is storms that you created. These are storms that you created, and you're mad at everybody else because now it's raining. But what did you do? Let's have that real conversation. What part did you play in this? It's raining, but that don't necessarily mean you got to get wet. Some of y'all step out in the storm on purpose. And God was trying to pull you back, but no, you wanted to go out there because you felt like you knew everything. You felt like you could move without God. But guess what? You learned, didn't you? You fell down, and now you stuck. And now you're mad at everybody. Now it's everybody's fault. God tried to pull you back, but you didn't listen. What they say, a hard head make a soft behind. Some of y'all are learning. Some of y'all don't have them bumps. It ain't coincidence. Do you hear me? It's not coincidence that you done bumped your head. Because see, God tried to tell you. He tried to show you. He tried to pull you back. But you say, no, God, I got this. I can do this. I don't need God, blah, blah, blah. And then guess what? You went and tried to do it on your own. You failed, and now you're begging God. And God say, you got to sit right here for just a moment. I'll be back to pick you up when I feel like you're ready. When I feel like you've learned your hand. You've learned your lesson. God say, I'll be back, but I need you to sit right here on this sidewalk and be still. Sit down and be still. And get out of my kitchen. That's what God said. God said, get out of that kitchen. Because everybody, y'all keep saying, oh, God, I just, God, can you prepare a meal for me? God, can you prepare this table in front of my enemies? You're asking him to do this, but you're in the way. Move. Take your hands out of it and leave it alone. Stop asking God to help you if you're just going to be in the midst of everything. Oh, Lord, y'all make me sick. Stop it. Stop it. All right. So let me double back. So Tashina says, hey, my baby sister, I love you, baby. She says, my mental health is wavering. The last couple of weeks have been draining, overwhelming, yet invigorating due to training to become a dispatcher and also take care of my mom full time. I am here and I'll get through it. Yeah, you're going to get through it. Ain't no doubt about that. Ain't God kept you all this time? Huh? Remember our conversation? What did I call and I told you? I told you to smile and I told you to pick your head up. Hold your head up. Stop holding it down. You ain't sleep. You wide awake. You're going to get through it. Ain't no I'll get through it. You will get through it. You will. What did I told you when I talked to you on the phone? I told you, smile. We need to learn to be grateful for what we have and not what we don't have. You have your life. You have beautiful children. You have a wonderful husband. You have a beautiful job, and you're alive. Be grateful for that. I know it's draining. I know it's overwhelming. But sometimes God will make you uncomfortable in order to get you comfortable. You understand? And it's painful and it hurts. And we don't like the way it looks because it's not this beautiful picture that we've envisioned. Because see, we want it right now, but we don't want to go through the struggle because the struggle hurts too bad. So we just want God to give it to us. That's not how he works. God just don't give it to you. You got to earn it. Do you deserve that? Are you mentally capable of getting what God gives to you? Are you able to handle that abundance that God is about to bless you with? That's what you need to pray for. Because see, God is about to give it to you. But the question is, can you substantiate it? A lot of us, God gives us everything we want, but we're not able to substantiate it. We're not able to hold on to it. Because we didn't go and talk to God and ask God, bless me to be able to sustain this. See, we went to God and we told God, we want this. God, give me this, give me that. God, give me this. But we forgot to ask God, once you give it to me, help me to substantiate it. God, help me to hold it. Help me to be able to control this. Y'all, we forget about that. We forget to thank God for giving it to us, but we forget to ask him, can you help me to substantiate this? Can you help me to sustain this? You've given it to me. You blessed me. But now I need to be able to sustain this. Because see, once God gives us what we want, we forget about God until we're down on our knees and we're struggling again. And then it's, oh God, I need you to help. You better praise him in the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty. Give it all to him. So yeah, you're going to get through it. And taking care of your mom, God bless you. God bless you. But God is never going to give you more than you can handle. Trust me. You're not on this journey of taking care of your mom by yourself. God is going to give you the tools. He's giving you the foundation. Now God is going to help you build that. He's going to give you the tools to guide you through this, to make it through. So no, this ain't permanent. Because your mom is going to get better. I promise you. God is a healer, baby. He's the doctor. He's the doctor. But you will get through this. Ain't no doubt about that. And hey to you, sissy. I love you back. So Tachina says, she says, I'm currently at the emergency room with my mother. Okay, I want everyone to stop. Can we please, let's send prayers to Tashina, my sister, and her mother. She is right now at the emergency room with her mom. Let's pray for the doctors and let's pray that God steps in and God heals your mother. Whatever is ailing her, it's healed. It's done. God has her. You don't stress. I need you to breathe because I know right now you're overwhelmed, and I know your anxiety is at all-time high right now, sis. But I just need you to breathe. And I need you to relax, and I need you to trust God. Trust him. He got you. He got you. Trust me. He got you. Give it to him. Give it to him. Let it go. Let it go and give it to him. Release it to him. Release that burden. Because I need you to be able to rest tonight. Because You got to take care of you. And if you're not good, you can't take care of nobody. So I need you to take care of you, sis. Okay? You hear me? I love you. Take care of you. There's my sister Yoshi. Hey, my sister Pooh. Hey, baby. I love you. I miss you so much. And I will be making plans to come to Mississippi before the end of the year. So you'll see me soon. Oh, there go my brother. Hey, Joseph. He say, look at my girl. What's up, Bubba? And Edwin, let me tell you something, baby. He says, I appreciate that and needed this. Let me tell you something. I'm always pour into you. I'm always give you the word right on time. I'm always show up right on time because God puts me right where I need to be at different times. And tonight you needed that word. And I gave it to you. And I'm going to keep giving it to you. You need me to pray? I got you. You need me to share, like, whatever it is you need me to do? I got you. You need a circle of support? You got us right here. Black Girl Interrupted, baby. Let me tell you something. We love and we're going to always support. That's what we're going to do. I promise that's what we're doing. My sister Yoshi says, you look amazing also. Thank you, sis. And I feel amazing. I do. When I tell you these last few days have been different. These last few days, I have reconnected with an old friend from the past. We haven't really just sat down and had a conversation like we need to, but her mom passed away. And I said, you know what? The God in me, I have to push this to the side, whatever issues we had, and then support. And I've been giving the support. So you ladies, y'all would be very proud of me. I promise you. I'm still a work in progress. Trust and believe I am. I'm not perfect. I'm not quite where I want to be, but God is going to keep moving me to where I need to be. Every day he moves the goalpost for me, and I get closer to my destination. I get closer to exactly where God needs me to be. Okay? So thank you. Hey, Frederick, it's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. And then you tag Zanat. Don't put Naira in here. That's my baby. And I'm so proud of her. My niece, y'all, is at Jackson State, and I'm so proud of her. She looks so beautiful. But didn't nobody tell her to grow up. Okay? Didn't nobody tell her to grow up. I need her to be a little girl forever. I definitely need that. So Edwin says, oh my God, thank you so much. I love you too. Absolutely. He say, win isn't in my name by accident. Ed win. Ed will win. Okay? You've already won. You have already won. And don't you ever forget that. Yoshi says, make your enemy your footstool. It's coming. Baby, when I tell you, God is about to elevate us to the point where our haters won't even be able to reach us. We're going to be so high up in outer space, it's going to be ridiculous. And then your haters won't have a choice but to fall back off of us. Because the higher you elevate, the busier the devil gets. And a lot of people don't remember that. You're doing something right when you have the haters. When you have people talking about you, when you're the topic of people's conversations, that means you're doing something right. And trust me, those conversations won't end. Because guess what? Once you bypass these old haters, you're going to encounter some new haters. And guess what? And watch how God going to show out. God going to, set them on the curb. And they're going to be watching you drive by. And they're going to be wishing they would have treated you better. Take it for what it is. Yoshi says a load. Edwin says, I needed this so bad. Thank you for pouring into me. You're welcome. And you don't have to thank me. You want to know why? Because I'm going to pour into you regardless. Unintentional, intentional. I'm going to always love y'all. I'm going to always love on y'all because I wanted that. So now that I have the room and I'm in a better space mentally, I can love on people. I can pour into people. You understand? Because first God had to remove that from me because I didn't have the ability to love anybody. I didn't have the ability to pour into anybody until I had to sit down and I had to take that accountability. You understand? Until I sat down and I had to reevaluate the things that I was doing. The things that I was doing to people, the things that I was saying to people. God wasn't going to never bless me like that. The circle of people I had around me, God was never going to bless a mess. So until I removed those liabilities and until I cleared my heart to be open to be able to give and receive love, I didn't know how to do it. So now that I have the ability to do so, I'm going to love. I'm going to encourage. I'm going to empower. I'm going to uplift. Because I want to see us all win. I want to see us all in a position where we're able to give and receive love, where we are genuinely happy. I want to be able to move people like that. I want to be able to use my story to empower people, to encourage people, to let people know that it's not where you start, it's how you finish. I want people to know who Ashley used to be and who Ashley is today. I don't reside at that address anymore. So stop allowing people to put you back at an address that you have walked away from. Stop allowing people to put you at a house that you no longer live in. You understand? Stop allowing people to keep putting you in a box. Stop allowing people to continue to hold the old you over your head, because guess what? That's not you anymore. But we allow people to do that, and we constantly are explaining to people. Stop explaining to people of who you used to be. Because who you are today and who you used to be, that's two different people. Some of y'all don't understand that. Let me repeat that. Who you used to be and who you are today are two different people. Two different people, because you no longer live at that address. You understand? You're not who you were 10 years ago. Hell, you're not who you were yesterday. You're not going to be who you are today, tomorrow. So stop letting people box you in. Stop letting people hold foolishness over your head. And you're constantly explaining to people. We're at a period in our lives. We're at a season in our lives where we're no longer explaining stuff to people, okay? We're no longer explaining to people why we're cutting them off, because they know what they're doing. And I'm not going to keep explaining to you how you keep hurting me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut you off, and I'm going to leave you to the miserable life that you sit in. Because misery loves company, and I don't want to invite. Any letter that's sent to you, if it's not what you want, return the sender, baby. Return it. Send it back. Put it in the trash. Stop responding to those liabilities and start talking to your assets. I'm going to say that. Stop entertaining liabilities and talk to your assets. We're done. We are in a season, let me say this, we are in a period of our life. We are in the last quarter of 2024. Okay? We got 3 months. We're not explaining anything to anybody in 2025. Do you hear me? I'm going to tell you right now, stop explaining stuff to people. Stop being selfish and be selfish with yourself. You understand? That's what you do. Stop allowing people to make you step out of character. Do you understand? Stop allowing people to invite you to that circus where you show up and you are the clown. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. I don't care how many invitations people send to you, send them back. Send them back. If these people are not looking out for you in the best interest, or they are not genuine, send the invitation back. Stop reading every letter that's written to you. I'm going to say that again. Stop reading every letter that's addressed to you. Stop it. Stop going to the circus where you are the clown. Stop sitting amongst people that sit with the enemy. You understand? Because if they're talking about them, you best believe, baby, they're talking about you. But y'all love to sit amongst those people. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, I love her. Oh, I love him. And then they turn around and do exactly what you thought they weren't going to do. But these your friends. Y'all better be mindful with who y'all call friend. Y'all better be mindful with who you call brother and sister, because not everyone deserves that title. It's okay to call people an associate. It's okay to say, oh yeah, I just know them in passing. Because friends don't turn around and stab you in the back. Friends don't do you the way you thought they never would. Those them liabilities I was telling you about, that's them rashes I'm telling y'all about. That's them tumors I keep telling y'all about. Those are those tumors that I tell y'all, stop feeding them. But y'all want to do it. Okay. So while we're partying and celebrating and having a good old time, and you're sitting over there crying, maybe you'll let them liabilities go. Maybe you'll be mindful about who you call your friend. Maybe you'll be mindful about who you call bro and sis. See, a lot of y'all not going to like me after tonight, and that's fine. Okay? Because I don't get up here and do this for likes. I do this because this is my purpose. I do this because this is what God has ordained me to do. God has told me, Ashley, you got a big mouth, so I need you to utilize it in the most positive fashion ever. Okay. So I'm here doing what God told me to do. This is my purpose. This was my calling. This wasn't anybody else's. Okay. This was designed specifically for me. This is my story. And I get a chance to rewrite it every chance I get. I get my pencil and I get to erase until I'm ready to write in pen. You understand? Because my story changes every day. My life changes every day. Your life changes every day. Your situation changes every day, because your situation today may not be your situation tomorrow. The people that are in your life today may not be there tomorrow. Whatever God has ordained for you may not be what's for you today. It may be for you tomorrow. It may be for you next month. It may be for you next year. But I just need you to hold on. That's all I need you to do. I just need you to hold on. Just hold on and don't give up. But I also want you to praise God on them good days. I want you to pray and I want you to thank God for where you are right now. You understand? Because I'm going to tell y'all this. There are people right now that are one call away from losing their job. There's a person one call away from losing their house or their apartment. There's a person one call away from losing their car. You understand what I'm saying? There's a person right now that is wondering, how am I going to pay my rent next month? How am I going to pay my mortgage next month? How am I going to feed my babies tomorrow? You understand? Because this is my last paycheck. So I need you to start embracing what you have and start obsessing what you don't have. You understand? Be happy in the moment, because that moment could be gone tomorrow. Celebrate it today. You could be gone tomorrow. Your situation may change tomorrow. It could go from bad to worse. It could go from worse to good to great to better. That's what I want y'all to do. We have the ability. You understand? God can step in at any moment and change your situation. Just like God will give it to you, God can easily come and take it away from you. So be humble. Stop being boastful. Stop being prideful. You understand? And humble yourself. A lot of y'all don't understand that. I see a lot of y'all on social media. You're boasting, you're bragging, and then you turn around and it's gone. And then what? I'm a boast for the moment. I'm a boast because I'm alive right now. I'm a boast because I have a roof over my head right now. I have a vehicle right now. I'm employed right now. I'm celebrating that, because that could all change tomorrow. And let me say this in your words. Change the way you speak over yourself. Change it. Because words are powerful. Words are everything. I know we tired, y'all. I know we're overwhelmed. I know we're drained. I know our mental ain't where it's supposed to be. But we have to stop speaking those words over us, because words become actions. So let's change the way we speak. And I'm not asking you to do this right now, one day at a time. I want y'all to just learn to love yourselves. I really want y'all to embrace who you are and where you are. Stop looking at everybody as a competition. Stop trying to compete with people, because your journey will never look like mine. My journey will never look like yours. Stop viewing everybody as a competition. Everybody's not your competition. Sometimes God sends people to help you, not hinder you. But that's where discernment comes in. And a lot of y'all don't know the difference. Just like the devil was once the angel. He was. Does God move? He does. But on his time. But you got to put in the work. And you got to stay on the course. You got to learn not to give up every time it gets tough. Tough times don't last. It may be your situation right now, but like I told you, it may not be your situation tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You're going to look back on this day and you're going to say, man, I remember I was stressing and look where I'm at now. Sick, hair falling out, weight going up and down. But look at me now. God could pick you up and change your situation tomorrow. God could pick up and change your situation now, right now, in this moment. You may get the email you've been waiting on. You may get the phone call you've been so eagerly waiting for. You may get the job that you've been applying for 22 times, and this 23rd time that you apply may be the one. Giving up is easy. It's an easy thing for us to do. Oh, I'm just going to give up. I don't want to do this. Too hard. We do that. We always give up. We always are ready to throw in a towel when things don't go our way. When the path gets bumpy, when it gets rocky, when the car runs out of gas, we're ready to leave the car on the side of the road. Because God is going to send somebody to give you gas, to put in your car, to get to your next destination. We think because it didn't go right the first time that we don't get up and don't do it again. You're supposed to. God is a giver of chances. God is a man of clarity, never confusion. Sometimes God sends people when you least expect it, and it's always the person you least expect. But you got to be mindful of those people. Sometimes God will send them to test you. Discernment is real. It is. What's the word? Maleficent? Did I say it right? Yeah. I can't never say the word, y'all. Forgive me. So, Edwin says, I needed this so bad. Thank you for pouring into me. Yoshi says, you better speak. Tashina says, amen. A word was had this evening. And baby, let me tell you something. And you're going to have a word all the time. Edwin says, amen. Yoshi says, let it go. Y'all absolutely better let it go. Y'all better quit holding on to that stuff that's making you sick. Whew, let it go. Tashina say, woo, I felt this. I felt it. Yoshi say, keep moving. Edwin says, can't be mad at God in the world because you picked up rotten fruit. Accountability is everything. Baby. A lot of people don't like that word. That A word. And I'm not talking about ass. I'm talking about accountability. Right here. A lot of people run from that word. But accountability, baby, do you know what happens when you take accountability for things? You start to release those loads that you carried all this time. You start to release that. God starts to take that away from you. You understand? God removes that from you, one suitcase at a time. But see, first, before he removes the suitcase, he's going to make you open it up and he's going to make you sort through those clothes because you have to learn to separate the clean from the dirty. Because see, when it's all mixed together, you don't know what's clean and what's dirty. So you don't know what to separate. Now it's just a big old jumbled mess that you pulled out this suitcase full of junk. And God gives you the test to separate it. You got to learn to differentiate between the clean and the dirty. Because see, everything that looks clean might be dirty, and everything that looks dirty might really be clean. Oh, okay. I thought I just said a word to somebody. I thought somebody said they needed to hear that. I know you did. Because I see a lot of y'all, including me, we still trying to sort through those suitcases because we got a bunch of them. with a bunch of dirty clothes and a bunch of clean clothes. And they all look the same because we didn't mix it all together. So now we have to take on the task of separating those dirty from the clean. In other words, we're learning how to separate liabilities from assets. In other words, we're learning how to separate friends from associates. Uh-huh. Do I need to run that back one more time? Okay, I'll say that one more time for y'all. So what God is doing, God has made you pull out every last one of those suitcases that you push all the way to the back of your closet, right? Because that's what we do. We sweep things under the rug. We just don't deal with it because that's easy for us because we've been conditioned to do so. You understand? In the Black household, that's what we've been told to do. Oh, don't worry about that. And so guess what? We throw it all the way to the back of the closet. We sweep it under the rug. We sweep it under the bed until life presents itself. Hello? Until life presents itself. And then guess what? All those suitcases that we threw to the back of the closet, now we got to pull them all back out. And that's a lot of suitcases. We gotta pull all that dust from back up under the bed that we swept up under there. You get what I'm saying? We gotta pull it back out. And we're like, dang, ooh, this dust. I gotta look at this again. Yeah. But this time you gotta do it one suitcase at a time. You do. And it hurts. It's painful. It stings. Then you're overcome, then overwhelmed with emotion. Now you're mad. But after the madness subsides, pain sets in. It hurts. Because now we're trying to figure out, God, what are you trying to show me? God is trying to show you that you don't have to carry these suitcases. It's okay to unpack them. So in other words, it's okay to let that go. It's okay to separate the clean clothes from the dirty clothes. You understand? It's okay. It's okay to heal. It's okay to be pain-free. It's okay to be worry-free. It's okay. But you got to do it one suitcase at a time. See, the problem with us is we want everything to go away right now. We want the pain to go away right now. And I'm not talking about yesterday, I'm talking about right now in this moment. We want the pain to go away. We want this feeling to go away. We want everything that we've experienced in life to go away right now. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You got to sort through those suitcases. You got to sort through the grief, the pain, the anger, the frustration. Those are those suitcases. Despair, loneliness. We got to sort through those. We got to separate that. We got to work through the anger first. Then we deal with the sadness, because through the anger comes the sadness, the pain. Because now we got to pull these Band-Aids off, because we bandaged them up our entire lives because we didn't want to deal with it, because we didn't know how to deal with it. So now God says, I've helped you work through your anger. Now let me heal you. And you got to take off every Band-Aid. In other words, you have to be open. You have to be vulnerable. And you have to be ready mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You do. And a lot of us aren't ready for that. That's that accountability. Accountability, you have to recognize your anger. You have to recognize the pain. You have to recognize the frustration. You got to recognize the hurt, the grief. You have to recognize the loneliness, the despair, all of these emotions. Happy. We got to go through that. It hurts. It's painful. It's easy to give up. This is too hard. I just can't do this anymore. How are you going to be healed? How are you going to be a better person? How are those sores and those wounds going to heal if you keep them covered up? How? You can't keep saying you want to be a better person if you don't surrender. Don't you want to be free? from those restraints? Don't you want to be free from the jail that you've created for yourself? Don't you want to be free from the dark? Don't you want to sit in the light? Being in the dark is lonely. It's a lonely place, and can't nobody get we can't see you. Come on into the light. Come on the other side with us, where there's joy, where there's laughter, where there's happiness, genuine happiness. If you ask me today how I feel right now, I'm happy. Because I'm pouring into somebody. Because I'm loving on somebody. I'm helping somebody. So I'm happy. I'm at peace with it, because I want to see y'all smile. I want to see you joyful. I want to see you celebrating. I want to see you living life and not just existing. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I said I wasn't going to get emotional, but I don't know. I want to see y'all win. I do. I want to see everyone happy. I want to see everyone healed. I want to see everyone in a space of peace. You understand? I want to see that, especially in the Black community. I want to see the support amongst all of us. Genuine support. No more jealousy, no more envy, no more pride. I wish for that. Although I know that will never go away, but I wish for that. Because we're winners, We're all gifted. We're all gifted. And Edwin, Yoshi says God has his hands on you. And Yoshi, Edwin says, thank you so much. Edwin says, what if we are the enemy? Facts. And we are. We are our own worst enemy. We really, truly are. We dim our own lights. We block our potential with doubt. Doubt. You let other people come in and influence the way you believe and the way you think. That's them liabilities I was telling y'all about. That's them liabilities, baby. And them liabilities never want to see you win. They're like leeches, bloodsuckers. They want to drain the life from you. And we let them. Those are the same people we call friends. Those are the ones. Tashina says, let God lead your path of greatness, Edwin. Yoshi says he will make your enemies your footstool. Let him have his way with you, baby. Because, baby, when you let go and you let God have his way with you, child, I tell you, God has done beautiful things for me. God has kept me. On my darkest days, God has been my light. On those days that I've attempted to take my life, God say, I'm not ready for you yet. You have a purpose and I need you to find it. Okay. I got you. I got you. So God wants you to dig deep. What's your purpose? Do you know what your purpose is? Do you know where you want your final destination to be? Some of us don't know. I don't even know. You know what? Yes, I do. I take that back. Yeah, I do. I do. And that's happiness and peace. My final destination will be happiness and peace and joy. It won't be pain. It won't be misery. It won't be anger. Love, peace, stability. It's my final destination. That's where I'm going to be. And pure, unadulterated happiness. Looking at my beautiful children grow, looking at my wonderful husband. All of our children. Me and Big Daddy, we have 6 kids together. I'm a grandmama to 2. hmm My final destination is joy. Because when judgment day rolls around and I have to stand before God, because God is going to pull out that list, y'all. He's going to pull out that list and say, uh-huh, uh-huh. He going to look it over and he going to say, uh-huh, remember you was petty? I'm going to say, yes, God. And he's going to keep scrolling. And he's going to bypass those bad parts. You understand? Because God don't care about the bad parts because he fixed that. He laid down his life for those bad parts. But he's going to look at the good and he's going to say, I'm proud of you. Uh-huh. See, you almost gave up, but you didn't. And then he's going to keep scrolling. He's going to say, uh-huh, look at this time. You almost gave up, but look at you. You stuck the course. And then God is going to ask me, do you feel like your destiny was fulfilled on earth? And I want to honestly be able to tell God, yes. I want to look at God and I want to say yes. And I want to thank God for all the trials and tribulations he took me through. I want to thank God for every weapon that formed against me that didn't prosper, because there was a lot of them. There was a lot of them. So that's what we want to do on Judgment Day. We want to stand before God and we want to tell God, thank you for the bad times too. Not just the good, but the bad. Because see, without the bad, you couldn't get to the good. Mhm. See, remember I told y'all, everybody wants the roses. Everybody wants the beautiful picture, but no one wants to go through the trials and tribulations it took to get to this rainbow. Everybody want to see it rain, but nobody wants to get wet. It's okay to get wet a little bit. It's okay. Because it's going to prepare you for the other side. So yeah, I want to stand before God on Judgment Day and I want to tell God, thank you. Thank you for the bad times, because those were my lessons. Because the bad taught me the good. The bad showed me the good. The bad showed me, oh, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to touch that no more. I don't want to go through that no more. The bad is going to show you how the next time you encounter this situation, you don't always have to address it. Sometimes just leave it where it's at. Leave it there. You ain't got to go back and pick it up, because God say, I've already handled that for you. Stop going back picking up stuff that I've already handled for you. But we're human. We're in the flesh. That's what we're going to do. It's human nature is, oh man, I want to just go back and I want to leave it where it's at. So Tashina, Edwin says, God got you too. He cares and he knows. The battle is the Lord's. Why was I listening to that song the other day? And hon, he say, no matter what you're going through, just remember God is going to use you. For this battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Yeah. And then I found another song. I'm going to post it on my page, but I want everyone to go listen. It's by Fred Hammond. It's Breathe Into Me, O Lord, Psalms. I can't remember the title, but I'm going to post it on my page. I want everyone to go listen to that song. Because when I tell you, like, man, that song gets me every time. And I just tell God, just keep breathing into me. Just keep breathing into me, oh Lord. That's all I ask you to do. Just keep breathing life into me. God, just keep me where you want me to be. Keep me where you need to be. Because I know right where I'm at right now, in this moment, is not my final destination. It's not. And I know what my final destination is going to look like. I told you it's going to be joy. It's going to be peace. It's going to be happiness. No more anger, no more sadness, no more guilt, no more grief, but happiness. And although my final destination is that, that's not to say that them weapons ain't going to form. You understand? So just know, remember I told y'all, the higher you elevate, the busier the devil is going to get. So your final destination, and weapons will form. But God said, don't even worry about it, because they're not going to prosper. You've endured enough, my child. So now it's time for me to pick you up. It's time for me to wash you and make you whole again. Because we were cracked. Not broken, cracked. Because see, when things are broken, they're not fixable. It's not repairable. So right now we're just cracked. So in other words, cracked can be repaired. So your heart, your mind, your spirit might be cracked, but it's repairable. God is going to fix you. God is going to pick you. He's going to pick you up off that sidewalk that he left you on, okay? Because see, the first time God came around to pick you up, you wasn't ready. So God says, guess what? I'm going to need you to sit right here on the sidewalk. And when I'm ready to come and get you, I'll pick you up. You can walk all you want, but that ain't going to make me come back and pick you up faster. Hello, somebody. God said, yeah. You sit right here on this sidewalk, and I want you to think about everything that you've done. And by the time I come back to pick you up, you should have learned your lesson. Yeah. So it's a lot of us sitting together on the sidewalk. I know I'm sitting there too, because God told me I'm not ready for what He's about to take me, for where He's about to take me. And I said, okay. So He said, I'm gonna leave you right here on the sidewalk. I'm gonna put you in timeout. So when I come back to pick you up, you're gonna be ready. And this time I'm gonna be standing at the stop. I'm be ready. Okay? So just because you're sitting on the sidewalk, don't mean God ain't gonna double back and pick you up. Now it may be a bus of people, okay? Now it may be a bus load of folks. But you have a seat with your name on it. On that bus. Remember that. Just because you got left off at this stop, don't mean God is not going to come back and pick you up. You understand? But when He comes back, you have to be ready. And I'm not talking about ready because you say you're ready, but you got to be mentally ready. You have to be spiritually ready. You have to be emotionally ready. And you have to be spiritually, emotionally, physically, and emotionally ready. A lot of us ain't ready yet. We may feel like we're ready, but we're really not ready. So it's okay. We all sit on the sidewalk, just as long as somebody bring the high wings and whatever else, bring the food. And we sit on the sidewalk together and we can walk this journey together. So that way the next time that bus rolls around, we all getting on it. That's what we're doing. So no, you're not by yourself. You're not struggling alone. You're not sitting on that sidewalk in the heat by yourself. We all out here sweating. But God gonna come back and pick us up. And we're gonna get to ride in the AC. Because it's too hot out here. Y'all know I can't do the heat. Y'all know that. It's too hot. With my lupus, baby, I can't sit out in that sun too long. Baby, I got to get in the shade. I got to get in the air. I'm telling you. So it's okay. You're okay. You're fine. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. Pick your head up. Y'all heard me. Pick your head up. Stand up. Head up. Chest out. Go get that crown that you have thrown all the way to. Go get it. Pick it up and put it on. Yeah, I'm getting in mommy mode. Get up. Pick your head up. Stop crying. It's okay. Let this be the last time you cry over this situation. Do you hear me? Y'all heard what I said. Let that be the last tear you drop over this situation. And you get up. Fix your clothes. Hold your head up. You adjust, put that chest out, and get that crown now. And I mean it right now. Go get it. Pick it up. Because we're not crying no more. We've been down too long. It's time to get up. Wake up. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear not one excuse. Because see, with God, you're able. Stop saying what you can't do and say what you can do. You know what you could do. We're not crazy, y'all. We're not slow. No, we're not. Get up. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of us pouting. I'm sick of us wallowing. Get up. And I'm not going to tell you again. Do you hear me? I'm not going to tell you again. Now, let's try this again. How are you doing? How are you feeling right now? Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. How are you feeling? I need to know. I need to know. That's what I need. You hear me? Get up. Wash your face. Put that smile on your face. Go stand in that mirror and you tell yourself, I'm victorious. I'm God's child and I'm covered. You hear me? Every day, you speak a positive affirmation over yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. You got to hype yourself up, baby. You got to get that mirror and you got to tell yourself, baby, I know I'm the I know I'm the ish. I know I am. Stop looking to people for validation too. Let me throw this in here real quick. See, y'all done woke me up. Stop looking at people for validation. Do you hear me? Stop it. Validate your darn self. Celebrate your own self. Clap for yourself and get loud with it. Do you hear me? Get loud. Let them people know. Let them people know. Walk like you own it. Talk like it's already yours. Y'all playing. Y'all playing. Y'all better stop that. If y'all tripping. Because see what we doing over here? We celebrating over here. We not throwing no pity parties over here. Nope, we not sad no more. For what? Because what is sad and pouting gonna do? Is that gonna change your situation? Because you're still gonna be sad and pouting tomorrow. So let today be the last day that you cry over your situation. Let today be the last day that you read a letter just because it's sent to you. All mail ain't good mail. Let today be the last day that you associate yourself with liabilities. Get you some assets. Okay? That's what we're doing. Let today be the last day for any foolishness. Let today be your day where you say, I'm not dealing with it no more. Let today be the day you set boundaries. Let today be the day that you are selfish with yourself. And I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to tell you again. I said it. I absolutely did. I sure did. I sure did. And you may not like me after tonight, but that's okay. But I said, get up, go get that crown that you done put over there. I need you to dust it off, put it on, and fix your clothes. Baby, you better walk like you a queen and you better walk like you a king. Stop acting like a peasant. I said it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I want you to hear me loud and clear. Y'all heard what I said. No more excuses. No more saying what we can't do. And we're talking about what we can do. We're changing the way we speak over ourselves. We're changing our circle. Yeah. Your address is about to change. Your circumstances are about to change. Your finances are about to change. God is about to pick you up and do a whole 360. And baby, you're going to look at yourself and yeah, you're going to be like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. I see you working it out for me. Because he is. Again, remember, where you are right now is not your final destination. Remember that. Remember, where you start is not how you're going to finish. Remember that just because you fell down, don't mean you can't get back up. hmm You bumped your head. Okay. You'll be okay. God got you. Your circle of people got you. We got you. We love you. We're encouraging you. We're supporting you. We're pouring into you. Tashina, Yoshi says, keep pushing, hon. And Tashina says, that's all I've been doing, sis, smiling. Yoshi says, wait patiently for your turn. Your time is now. Absolutely. And if you turn now around, that means I've won. So because I've arrived at my time, that means I've won. Edwin is winning. My sister Yoshi, winning. Tashina, winning. Everybody that's tuned in, winning. Edwin, they say this battle is the Lord's. And it is. And it is, baby, because let me tell you something. God is always prepared, baby. And he's going to present us a suit of armor so we can get ready for the war too. And we're going to come out victorious in that war. That's what we're doing. We're coming out victorious. We're coming out on the other side unscathed. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll have a couple of scratches, maybe a bruise here and there, but guess what? We're coming out on the other side. We're coming out on top. Because just because you took it from me, don't mean God ain't going to replace it. So you can have that. Everything you took from me, baby, you can have. If you feel like that is making your life better, baby, you can have whatever you took from me. Because you ain't nothing but a thief. And trust and believe. My God is the police. My God is the cops. So guess what? Everything that we've allowed people to take from us, God is about to go get it back. And guess what? Baby, he gonna give it to us tenfold too. So let them people have that. Let them same people that took your joy, your peace, all the people that took all that, let them have that, because guess what? God is about to bless you tenfold. God is about to increase your joy, your finances. You get what I'm saying? God is about to increase all of that for you. But just know in 2025, we're no longer letting thieves in our house. And I don't just mean your physical house. I'm talking about we're no longer letting them in our space. We sending all thieves to jail. Goodbye. Goodbye. I've drawn that line in the sand. And you can't cross it. That's what God is about to do. God is replacing. God is in the winning season right now. And we're in the last quarter of the year. So guess what? These last 3 months, these last 90 days of 2024, do whatever you want. But come 2025, you better leave all that foolishness in 2024. You better not walk that with you in 2025. You better not carry that load with you in 2025. Every suitcase that you have pulled out and you have separated them clean clothes from them dirty clothes, leave it where it's at. Do not bring that with you. And I said so. Leave it. Leave that dirty, dusty suitcase where it is. Because see, God has a new bag for you. God got a brand new bag. What they say, Papa got a brand new bag. God has a brand new bag just for you with your name on it. Specifically designed just for you. Not nobody else. Not nobody else, just you. So I challenge everyone. 2025, you leave those suitcases where they are. December 31st, 2024 at 11:59. You drop those bags down. So come 12:01, they're in 2024 and not 2025. I got a lot of bags. A lot of bags that I'm dropping down one by one. I'm learning. I'm separating those clean clothes from the dirty clothes. I'm learning. Tashina says, amen. Yoshi says, you're welcome. She says, lay it down for him. Yoshi is praying for you, Tashina. And she said, this is not my battle. Hey, gorgeous. And Yoshi says, no steps back. Stop going back to pick that stuff up. Stop putting that car in reverse because you dropped something. Okay, leave it where it's at and keep going. Every loss is not a bad one. It's not. Oh, my sister Jess, she says, stop reading every letter that is given to you. She put the hand clap. She said, yes, it can. Yoshi said, yes, indeed. She said, test for my testimony. And Jess says, as my great grandmother would say, I'm just sitting on it. Let it simmer. It tastes better. When you let, like, you know how when you're cooking and you slow cook it, put it in a crock pot, let it slow cook and it just tastes better. We letting it simmer. That's what we do. So in 2025, we'll be ready to eat. So right now, just let it simmer. Just let it marinate a little bit before you cook it. It'll taste better. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and bring the episode to a close. So tonight was Talk to Me Tuesday. Somebody needed a word. I don't know who needed the word, but I'm glad that I was able to give it to you. I'm glad I was able to pour into you. I'm glad I was able to love on you unconditionally and without restraints. You understand? I was able to love you freely, and I'm never expecting anything in return because I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. You get what I'm saying? My rewards come from God. My rewards, like I say, everything I do, I do this because this is what I enjoy doing. I love doing this. I love being able to pour into somebody. I love being able to love on somebody. I love being able to tell somebody, I think you're doing a fantastic job. I love being able to tell somebody, you're beautiful today. I love being able to tell some man, you're handsome, sir. I love being able to tell a man, I'm proud of you, sir. Keep up the good work. I love being able to look at my sisters and say, you know what, sis, I'm proud of you and I love you. And I do it genuinely. I do this with no expectations. I do it limitless. No restraints. This is what I do. And I love doing it. I enjoy doing this. Not only am I able to help y'all, but y'all help me. Because again, sometimes people will see your light that you don't see. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the encouragement. I appreciate that on my days that I'm not so good, that someone will message me and say, you know what, sis, I love you. Or someone will post on a comment and say, I'm proud of you. I do this effortlessly. I do this because I want to really, truly make a difference in the world. I may not make a big difference, but I want to make some difference. I want to know that before I leave here, that my purpose has been fulfilled. That's the only reason. This is why I do this. It's joy for me. It's peace for me. It's therapeutic for me because you guys, let me tell you, y'all are my real life journal. I could be transparent with you guys and it's no judgment. I love this. I love the space that I created, not only for me, but for y'all. I love this. I love that we get on here and we talk about everything. No holds barred conversations. And I love the fact that everyone respects everybody. I love the fact that other people pour into other people. No, you don't have to know anybody to pour into somebody. I love that part. But the greatest part of all is that I'm able to wake up every day and I'm able to do this. And Yoshi says I do it with ease. I do. There's some days I'm telling y'all I get up here and I'm just like, man, I've had a rough day today, man. My energy is not good. How do I push through? And then I see things like, hey, my gorgeous. I see things when people say, you're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. I love that. Black Girl Interrupted would not be where it is today if it weren't for y'all. Not me, y'all. I just get up here and do what I'm asked to do. And that's give y'all a good show. To pour into somebody, to encourage somebody, to uplift somebody. That's what I'm here to do. I love y'all. I genuinely mean that. Like I say, I don't do this for likes, views, money. I don't care about any of that. I just want to make a difference. I just want somebody to say, man, I caught one of your episodes, man. Thank you. That's it. That's why I do this. I get pure joy from this. I don't know what more to say about. Like I say, I love doing this. I enjoy doing this. I'll keep doing it. As long as God allows me to do it, I'll keep doing this. I'll keep encouraging. I'll keep empowering. I'll keep uplifting. Whatever. I'll keep doing it until God says differently. But as of right now, I'm just getting started. And I thank God for everything. That was easy for me to get through tonight. But on a different note, like I said, I do want y'all to know about the upcoming episodes for Black Girl Interrupted. So unfortunately, I had to push some episodes back to September. So the whole month of September will be, again, based on family secrets revealed. Secrets that we withhold in the Black family. And how damaging is that to our families? So, effective September 3rd, Black Girl Interrupted will be streaming live on Tuesdays and Wednesdays now. Because football season has started, and anyone knows that I'm a diehard football fan, so I have to be able to watch football, y'all. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays, it will still be at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. Again, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I will still be streaming live to Facebook as well as to YouTube. You can subscribe to Black Girl Interrupted. I'm on all streaming platforms. If you type in Black Girl Interrupted, you'll see me everywhere. Spotify, Google, iHeart, Apple Podcast, everywhere. Black Girl Interrupted is everywhere. I am still looking for guests. I am still looking to do collaboration. So if anyone has an idea or collaboration, hit me up. Hit me up. Let's do it. Let's connect. Let's connect. Please send me an email. I'm so sorry. To blackgirlinterruptedpodcast@gmail.com. Excuse me, with any show ideas, anyone that wants to be a guest, let's make it happen, baby. Let's get on here and let's make some magic. Let's do it. And don't forget, the website is still www.bgipodcast.org. On the website, we'll keep you updated with any events that Black Girl Interrupted will be participating in or any of the new events. We are still working on merch. So I'm hoping early part of 2025, like I said, we're working on merch right now. We're trying to speak with some vendors right now with regards to that. What else? What else am I working on? I do have a couple of events that I am planning for early part of 2025. So I am looking for people that want to collab, that want to be a part of it. I will keep y'all updated as it gets closer to the time and I get everything together, and I'll let you know what I'm wanting to do. I have a buku ideas. So like I say, anybody interested, y'all hit me up and let's make magic. So on that note, I love you guys. Oh yes, I will be live tomorrow night for Wellness Wednesday. But I'm gonna do Wellness Wednesday a little differently. You know what? I think I want tomorrow to be like a recap. So I'm gonna bring like some of the old episodes and just kind of give you updates with regards to that. Because there are a lot of stories that I have discussed on Black Girl Interrupted that I've yet to bring y'all the updates for. So tomorrow night, that's what we're gonna do. It'll be Wellness Wednesday. I definitely want to check in with you guys, make sure you're good, but also want to bring y'all some updates on some stories that I have spoken about because there has been some updates. So on that note, I just want to say I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. So please be on the lookout for some of the beautiful posts. That I will be posting in regards to Wellness Wednesday. But I love you guys. I hope everyone has a beautiful night. And don't forget to pray before you lay. And don't forget to say those beautiful affirmations and speak positive over yourself. I love you, y'all. See you tomorrow. Holla. Peace out.